Hungry?
I'm a little bit hungry. You?
I'm a little bit hungry. Got magic hour. What do you got on there?
Red Devil.
Red Devil.
Hook.
Oh no, we're matched up.
Oh yeah?
That's what I got too.
I was gonna fish this little Cleo, but I just had a single hook on it, and I don't know if it's... Oh, I think it also got bent out of shape maybe on the last fish.
So that's the only 2 lures you have?
It looks like it'd be hard to hook something on there. No, I got piles of lures here. So we'll see. If we don't catch something in the first 3.5 minutes, maybe we'll switch it up.
Or maybe we'll keep going to the survival lake. No, we should catch fish here. Well, we don't know because you never fished here. We don't actually have very much information about how well this lake fishes.
No.
We just know it's remote.
And it has pike.
It has pike and bass.
Perch.
Perch, what else?
White sucker. That's what's listed on the official map.
Huh.
So, we'll see.
We will see.
How long have we been out?
I don't know, 20 minutes?
Yeah, more than 3.5.
I got a sleeper on here. It's not doing anything yet, which is kind of scaring me.
Maybe we're just taking a film of you catching a stick.
No, there's a fish there.
Sleepers or pike then, right?
Well, it's good to get to the boat and then do something. I think it's a bass. It feels kind of like a bass. It's got small head shakes. No, it's a little pike.
A little bit of supper.
It's a little pike. Little pike.
Ba-dum!
We're gonna eat it too because it's survival.
Oh, that was real hard to get the hook out, eh?
Yeah, that's how you like it with a pike.
You just planned it that way, didn't you?
That's right.
Nice. You know what I brought in anticipation of pike?
What's that? Oh, pike bonker.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do the stringer here.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna keep them alive for now?
Yeah. Keep our food alive and taste better.
Okay, we'll see if we can catch another one that big, I guess, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna need at least 2 more. One more would be good. 2 more at least.
What's he saying?
What's he saying? He's saying he didn't like that too much. So that's a pretty small pike.
All right.
Acceptable.
And we will keep on fishing. There we go.
Nice. There, you lost your tag off your net.
Oh no. Woo. Got a little bit of height on that one, eh?
Oh no, keep him in the boat. Well, we won't survive. Good job. That's an eater.
Yeah.
Okay, don't tip me.
You're not gonna tip.
I'm so scared of tipping in this boat, man. Bring my sports pal back.
Oh, blood everywhere.
Oh man.
Okay. So far, we're doing this well.
Oh, should we try for one more?
I don't know what. For one meal, that should be. We'll fish our way back.
Yep.
We'll let the lake decide.
Sounds good. Did you say you're wet?
Yeah.
I'm soaked.
Yeah, I'm just from the waist down, but it's all those big muscle groups, right? Like.
Oh, my feet are soaked. My bottom legs soaked.
Yeah. Cold.
But some food, some warm food,
Yeah.
and a warm fire will do us good.
We'll start on the big one because it's easier to see all the technique.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, this board is clean enough. 5 boneless fillets of a pike. So you start behind the head, you go down to the backbone, and then you follow along. I think that's just scales that you're hearing. Follow the backbone to the tail. The next one, I think, is approximately where that fin was. You're taking just a flat piece off the side like a bass. Then the other side. So there's that one. A couple pieces of skin. Okay, so the tricky one now is you can feel a line of bones along here. So basically you're following the edge of your cut here. I might be messing this one up, but that's the beauty of being able to edit, right? Or you just show me messing up.
I'll show you messing up.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, I'll be a master. I've seen people just fillet it straight out and then dig the Y bone out. There's a variety of different ways of getting the Y bone out, but I don't fish pike or clean pike enough to know how to do it. I would probably just cook the whole thing and then pick the Y bones out of my mouth.
Yeah. That makes me a little bit crazy to have to do that.
I agree.
So I'm just going along the ribs now, right? And I guess go around this fin. So this is the fourth boneless fillet, or hopefully boneless fillet. Just didn't have enough skin here to bite with my fingernail. Okay.
Some pretty good meat. It's not no worms in there.
Doesn't look like it, eh?
Is that the last one? What about the top? You see that?
Well,
that's all bone.
We'll flip it over. We'll do the same thing on the other side. This cutting around the Y bones.
Yep.
So it looks like a pretty good chunk of meat there, but if you run your finger along it, like it's all, you can feel the bones, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear them if I do this, but you can hear them, right?
So while we do that, we'll throw that in the stew pot, or?
Yeah.
And then some of this other, the skin, we have a minnow trap we can throw in. Catch some bait in the minnow trap. There, and maybe we can catch some minnows. And then the gut pile we're going to use to attract bears.
Yeah, so we can eat a bear?
We can eat a bear, yeah. Exactly. A close observer might notice that we had a few extra items tucked away in our gear. Along the voyage came a banana that I didn't leave at home due to its imminent risk of spoiling, as well as a nearly finished tub of hummus. These were to be consumed on the first evening along with a few others in order to produce an official start date the next morning. From there, we'd complete 4 full days, ending the final day in the early morning. However, we agreed that night to start right away and continue our challenge through to 2 p.m. on the 5th and final day. Thus, rather than 4 days total, we'd extend our challenge officially to 5 complete days, right down to the exact hour. To make things legitimate, the hummus and banana were discarded. Toxicity was another concern we'd have to face during our challenge. Our fish consumption food guide produced by the government is quite specific when it comes to eating big top-level food chain predatory fish such as pike. It says that certain water bodies contain high levels of heavy metals such as mercury and lead, which are known to cause ill effects in large quantity. In fact, many tested water bodies in Ontario contain fish that should only be consumed once per week by an adult male. Women of childbearing age or pregnant women and young children are to avoid eating fish such as pike altogether, especially large ones. Older children should only eat pike from certain water bodies and in careful moderation. However, pike make an easy target for the fisher and attack a lure with ferocity and with regularity. Putting a spoon, spinner, or crankbait in front of a pike produces regular strikes. As long as the lake is healthy, getting pike is usually only a matter of effort. Trout, on the other hand, can be quite finicky and therefore are unreliable to catch, which is why our efforts do not revolve around those species. Panfish make a great alternative and are low in toxicity, but it can take 50 or more perch to make up the meat found in just one large pike. However, the choice was less about healthiness than it was about targeting something reasonably achievable. So as the main table fare, despite their potential toxicity, pike was it, and we'd have to get used to it. So, let's see if I can get myself on film. That is the bones right here of the pike, and that'll end up, we're going to boil that down a bit tonight and make broth after we've cooked our main fish, and then we'll let that cool off and sit overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to have to forage to add something to make some kind of stew. We have a few things in mind, so you have to keep watching. That's a good fire. It's got some heat.
It does. The rocks are a really nice reflector.
Done?
Yep.
Okay. That was fishy.
Yep.
That was real fishy.
It's good. We can be assured that it's fish.
No question about that. Dig in. Boiled fish with no spice.
Yeah, this is a first for me.
I think it's the first for me too. How does that look? Fish soup, 0 spice, no salt, no pepper, nothing. Delicious.
Actually, it tastes just fine.
Does it?
Just watch it for bones, because I was not doing a perfect boneless fillet job.
Do by feel?
Yeah, usually I find them when they jab me in the gums.
So just saying that we have some spices we brought, but the flavor of the fish wasn't spectacular. It's kind of hard for me to eat all of it. It was a fair amount. It was enough to fill me up. And we do have some flavors here, but we'll try to flavor the meat better next time. Having it over the fire would be better just as it's smoked, but in the dark it was just easier just to put it in the pot with a bit of water. But near the end, eating the broth was a little tricky as far as I was concerned. Not very palatable. And what do you think, Jer?
Yeah, I think the broth was not great. The fish itself was good. Like, it was really nice to eat a fresh fish right out of the lake. But, you know, we'll see what we can scrounge up tomorrow to add a bit of flavor.
Yeah. I think you're going to resort to the salt and pepper?
Or toothpaste.
Oh yeah, we talked for the toothpaste. Yeah, I don't know. It's not cheating to use toothpaste, but maybe if you eat toothpaste, well, it has no calories, right?
I don't know. It's all sugar, isn't it?
But it's all mint. We can get some mint probably from around here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it'll be nice if we can, you know, well, for sure we can make some different tea, right? Drink hot tea here and there with maybe mint.
Yeah,
maybe
get some
pine needles,
actual
maybe
flavor. Well, we can, like, I don't know. What do you think about putting some of that wintergreen in with the fish? then it kind of tastes
I
wintergreeny.
think
Tastes like gum.
Yeah, mint fish is not really. I don't think. You can try
Mint
it.
fish?
You can try it, and then we'll see. Wintergreen fish.
I think, you know, to me, I think if we had anything on the fish, it would be better than just plain fish. So like, I might even eat wintergreen fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Toothpaste fish.
I'm so used to putting so much spices on the fish that yeah, I didn't. Even the smoked fish, like when we had, which actually precede this probably, was good. Just smoked fish over the fire. So, but a little bit trickier to cook because you don't get everything, you don't use everything.
Yeah.
And then also a consideration too that we've had is body size difference, where Jeremy outweighs me by 60 pounds, so he should be eating more fish than me, and proportionally, yeah.
Maybe I should have just eaten my fish and you could eat your fish.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, I don't think the math would work on that. But yeah, that's the benefit of having two people too, right? Because if I was fishing by myself, I would have just had one small fish, but together we had enough for both of us.
Yeah.
And then, you know, who knows, somebody else fishing differently, I might have caught no fish at all, whereas be having two lines and we double our chances. So anyway, probably gonna pack it in fairly early tonight, I think, and I don't think it'll be an early morning tomorrow, only because it's gonna be more of the same. And if it's raining, definitely not early. But hopefully the sun comes out, because for pike fishing, I think having the sun out in that heat will get the pike to work a little bit more for us. But not like a trout, where they like it overcast. For pike, they like to, you know, they get fired up when it gets hot. So anyway, we'll give that a shot tomorrow.